Good day, lords and ladies, and welcome to World of Horror, a title developed by Panstas and published by Yesped Games. This is a survival horror game, like point-and-click adventures, a turn-based survival horror. If you like the works of famous, there's certain Japanese manga artists, horror manga artists, that this is very much inspired by, and also if you like the works of H.P. Lovecraft or that kind of eldritch horror, this game is very much up your alley. Now, this is a game I have been keeping my eye on for some time. It is basically a lone developer project. It's being made by a single person. So it's really impressive, especially when you consider that like all the art is pixel art, and I believe it's all done in Google Paint. So basically, it's a really impressive display. So before we dive in, let's just check out the game in a bit more detail. You can go to extras, which have some interesting things tied in. Options is really nice. You can change the palette of the game you're playing in case you don't like the palette. You can change from 1-bit to 2-bit style as well. Personally, I like the what they call abyssal color scheme, so we're going to keep it with that. You can also mess around with the volume and that kind of stuff, and some extra bits and pieces like you can change the UI. Extra math can be displayed because basically there is a combat mechanic in the game. Skip palette customization, mouse trail on and off, so we could turn the mouse trail on and off so we don't have that trailing behind us, or you can have it on like that. Personally, I prefer it being turned off, to be honest. And stuff like you can change various bits and pieces. It's a fairly straightforward option system. You have simple volume controls and simple special effects controls. You can also go widescreen, a whole host of stuff. So far, it's a nice, especially for a game like this, where you expect it to go through multiple adventures fairly quickly. There's some nice customization to it as well. You can also disable certain cut screen effects to get you more FPS. In the extra section, you can get to the credits and the thanks. You've got achievement, event codex. Check out what events you see and how many are still missing, because this game is meant to be played through multiple times. Enemy bestiary. Check out enemies you've defeated and how many are still lurking out there. And ending encyclopedia. And you can reset all your progress. But let us go into the game. Now, there is a couple of things that have changed. Like, I will say, this game went on a little bit of hiatus for a little bit of time. The developer had a number of issues, which basically meant that he couldn't update it as quickly as he'd wanted to. But he does get a number of updates out per year to this game, and it is, as you can see, fairly close to being fully ready to be released. In the 0.9.9 Blood Moon update, preparing for an investigation will equip all playable characters with their new unique signature items like Vanity Mirror, Kiri's Bag, Autonomy Book, and more. New mysteries. To take the players on a rescue mission to a village slowly disappearing under the water. Drenched clothing and mud would be the least of their worries. New characters. Something terrible is stalking the hunted heiress, and with each passing day, its presence is getting nearer and nearer. Can you save Shiokawa before the catches you? Additional enemies for each occasion, including Tapeworm, Salaryman, and Human Lantern, and more. New curses, injuries, town status effects, including Blood Moon, Curfew, Heart of Darkness, and more. So this is basically a World of Horror game. So it is supposed to be terrifying. There are, like you can see, flashing images. So if you are photosensitive, please be aware. The reason I'm doing this video is that this is a game I've been wanting to cover for a while, and also with the ongoing problems I'm having with RimWorld, I am thinking of either doing a number of these sort of Cornish first looks, or maybe starting a small mini-series and another title, hoping that my RimWorld mod pack can be saved. If not, we'll do something else. But for now, I thought it'd be nice just to check this out. Let's go new story. Would you like to customize your next playthrough's look? There are many color palettes and display modes to choose from. So as you can see, we can go 1-bit or 2-bit. We can change. There's a lot of customization, as you can see. We can hit the randomized button to change the feel of the game. I'm going to stay with Abyssal because I like this color scheme. And we're going to go continue. If this is your first time playing World of Horror, it is recommended that you start with the spine-chilling Story of School Scissors option before trying more complex playthroughs. So, there are multiple stories you can play, each have a level of complexity. You can customize a playthrough, choose your own character, background, and other playthrough specifics. You can do a quick play. This option will start a new playthrough, randomly selecting character, old god, background, and more. So this is very Lovecraftian, very sort of classical sort of folklore Japanese horror. For those of you who may not know, if you are into horror, Japan has some fantastic horror stories and sort of horror mythos, which you can find from a number of manga artists. We can do extracurricular activities. This option prepared a standard skeptic playthrough for you, allowing you to start the game without worrying about in-depth stuff for now. Or we can go spine-chilling Story of School Scissors, a tiny section of a standard playthrough showcasing one of the available mysteries. Because this is all randomized. It's all randomized. It basically, the gods, the backstory, all the events change every time you play. So if we do this, we can also do quick play options. We can go last stand, death mode last stand. Starting new encounters will kill you if you drop below 1 stamina of reason, but you can drop to -5 in combat. This option will allow you to rethink your strategy, forget spells, or use healing items. Or we can do drop below 1 stamina, reason will kill you immediately. We can do difficulty. I think we're going to do standard difficulty. Spine-chilling Story of School Scissors. City of Shiokawa, Japan, 1980X. Now, we'll say 1985. Something strange is happening in our town. Robed figures can be seen gathering in the woods at night. People are going missing. Disgusting creatures are terrorizing the seaside. Rapid technological progress of the modern era brings comfort, but also new unknown threats. Old gods, merciless eldritch beings who ruled Earth eons ago, are awakening as reality starts to crumble. Armed with clues, spells, and your dwindling sanity, you investigate mysteries across the city and into realms beyond. An old train slows down, stops at the last station. The end of the world is at hand, and you finally arrived in the doomed town. Welcome to the world of horror. Important message will appear here. You have found a new item, straight razor. It is 13-26-37. You have found a new item, Taiyaki. Story so far. So we've got no weapons. We do have a straight razor and Taiyaki. Fascinating. Which is, I believe, that's our character. So let's see the story so far. You've been following the weird cult for weeks now, barely surviving the encounter with the Skin Hag at the nursery. It's a race against time, and you can't rest until our town is safe. Combat tutorial is off. Let's turn it on. Okay, so we can start the mystery. We found a straight razor. Straight razor. Equipment slot A. Sharp. One-handed. So does 4 damage, 90 speed, chance to hit 80. Available avoid unnecessary cute. Place the item in its equipment slot. Additional information about this item. Let's inspect it. It reminds you of a certain American heist thriller film. You don't need to save right now. Okay. So we've got to equip it to our weapon slot. So we've got a razor in hand. And we've got some taiyaki. I do love it. Taiyaki is really, really delicious. I only had it a couple of times because to get hold of it in Britain is fairly expensive. Tasty. Basically, it will help us restore our sanity. Okay. So our sanity goes up. Fantastic. So with that done, we are level 1, we've got no experience. Got not a lot of anything. Doom. It's the 31st of May, 1984. Fantastic. So it's 1984. Items, spells, stats. We're fine. No active rituals. Okay. So let's start the mystery. Spine-chilling story of school scissors. Another boy from your school has disappeared. Rumour has it a terrible woman has returned from the grave. A woman with the weirdest smile and the sharpest scissors. You knew your friend was up to something when he left you. You knew your friend was up to something when he left you his notebook full of cryptic notes. I can send her back where she belongs, he claimed. After he disappeared too, you decided to study the notebook for clues. It details a ritual that can stop the wicked woman once and for all. What's the worst thing that could happen? Okay, now, for those of you who are interested, this character is straight out of Japanese folklore. I can't remember the name of her off the top of my head, but yeah, I've seen her enough like Japanese like horror manga to know that she is a very iconic Japanese folklore character, modern folklore. This is the thing I should state. There's something that you have to understand about Japanese folklore stories. There's modern myths and what you can consider classical folklore myths. And there's a number of what you'd call urban legends or urban folk stories that are floating about Japan, and I believe she is one of them, though she may be a retelling of an older mythos. Investigate the mystery. Alright, important messages begin here. You start a new mystery, spine-chilling story of school scissors. Your missing friend has left you a notebook. If the rumours are true, to stop the tall woman's scissors, you need to perform a ritual to force a material form to appear in our dimension. Accomplishing this requires first the drawing of an eldritch sigil and then lighting the holy candles. You can only hope your friend has left them somewhere around the school. Access your storage, explore the school, perform the ritual, check out the locker rooms. Okay. So, access your storage. Let's see what we've got in our inventory. We've got a friend's diary. Did we just lose the item? What happened? You retrieved an item from storage. A friend's diary, here we go. 17. A strange tall woman been following me all day. Okay, a strange tall woman's been following me all day. Maru is acting strange. Need to talk with her after class. I hope she didn't attempt ritual herself. I've hidden the candles in one of the classrooms. Tomorrow I'll try to perform the ritual. This sigil can weaken the demon for a while. Careful with the lines. Okay. Okay, so we had to draw the pentacle properly by the looks of it. Unfortunately, that looks pretty messed up from what I can tell. So the star's down in this corner. So do we have to draw it all in one go? That would be pretty painful if that's the case. Okay. Other pages seem irrelevant to the case. I hope they're okay. Okay, let's be honest here. They're probably dead. If it's a Japanese horror story, they're probably dead. So let's do that. So that's the book, Friend's Diary. Okay. So it's in one of the classrooms. So we need to get the candles. Investigate the schoolyard. As you went to the school gym, you notice a strange black doll propped against the wall. Needs autonomy class perk. We don't have that. Come closer. Against your better judgment, you approach the doll. Against your better judgment, you approach the doll. What you see makes you gasp in horror. The doll isn't a doll. Your sudden movement causes tiny black spiders to flee, revealing a white, half-eaten corpse. You lose to resolve. Resolve the event. You feel like something horrible is happening within the school. You must hurry and find those items. Blessed chalk not found. Holy candles not found. Okay. We need to basically find the candles. You hear a faint sound while walking outside the biology room. Inside is an old autonomy model. Its heart beating. The sight almost makes you sick. Okay, so our stamina is going down now. You found this little page from your friend's diary. It seems that the blessed chalk was left in the pool. You must hurry and find it. Okay, friend's diary. Okay. Can't turn the page. But he says it's in the pool. So we need to get to the pool then. Peek outside, explore the ritual. Let's peek outside. You find this in the page from your friends. It says it's it seems that the blessed chalk. You must try and find it. To open the door, click on the handle and drag it the mouse with mouse button pressed. Okay. New achievement unlocked. Okay, that was terrifying. Let's explore the school. Something is wrong. Instead of a clear blue sky, you see the bloated corpse of a long-rotting deity looming over the school's roof. A barrier between worlds is coming apart. You must hurry or risk run or being noticed by whatever eldritch horrors still lurk here. Run. Strength check success. You succeed in grabbing the backpack and return to the staircase leading back to our world. Resolve this event. Okay. You found the lesser chalk, which you can use to draw the sigil in the ritual. Hopefully it will be enough. We need the candles, though. Okay, let's try... Yeah, we need the holy candles. Classroom. A tall woman with unsettling face and twisting lips stops you. You'll be your new biology teacher. Could you help me move some stuff to my new office? Decline. She suddenly grasps your wrist. Oh, I insist. And we have to help her. Luck check fails. The creepy substitute teacher hands you a dusty old biological specimens. The rancid smell of formalin almost makes you drop the jar from how to hide, I suppose. So fetuses have so many legs. Resolve the event. Okay. Yeah, I know I need to draw the circle, but I don't have the candles. Yeah, helper, stamina, yeah, okay, resolve the event. Okay, you found the holy candles in your friend's backpack. You lit them as instructed by notebook. Everything is ready for the ritual. Perform the ritual. Wait, what's that? It's the scissor lady. The sigil and holy candles don't seem to have any effect on the horrible monster. Had I drawn it wrong? Frozen in fear, you watch as the twitching horror gets closer and closer. It raises its enormous scissors and croaks. Am I beautiful? Prepare for combat. Twisted and twitching, the demon woman enters the classroom, cackling manically. Am I beautiful? Oh boy! During each turn, you will build a sequence of attacks and moves from the action ring numbered B. Once you have filled the sequence bar C, okay, so basically we do actions from B. Once you fill the sequence bar C at the top, press the launch sequence button to finish your turn. Okay, so we can do kick, time need 55, attack that weapon. I mean, I have a knife. Why can't I use the knife? So let's kick her. What we got? I mean, I've got a knife. Okay, so why can't I... During each turn, you will build a sequence of attacks and moves from the action. Once you've filled out the thing... Okay, yeah, so that's... The action ring is there. It's B, I take it. Why can't I stab with a knife? I got it equipped. Okay. So let's go kick, kick, kick. I mean, I got a knife. Okay, let's try. With time, you will discover new combat moves available through the action filter A. Okay, but first you need a weapon. Find and choose an action called Look for an improvised weapon. Okay. I mean, I got a knife. Can't I just stab her with a knife? Attack with your weapon. Low hit chance. I mean, like she's punched me and I'm cut up. Strong attack. Perception based. Perception's not bad. So let's try and like stab her a couple of times. That's not going to work apparently. We need to do the action. So we need to go here. Look for weapon. Yeah, here we go. Improvised, yeah. First you need a weapon. Find an improvised. Could look for improvised weapon. Yeah, there we go. So she's beating me up. Okay. New items appeared in the upper right corner of the inventory. Click it and find the equipped highlighted button. Broken bottle. Damage. Okay. I mean, I had a razor. Razor seemed a bit better, to be honest. Okay, attack burst. We could go. Okay, so we could go this. Prepare your attack. Next attack would be a critical. Do this. I mean, I would rather use my razor, to be honest. Okay, so it's not going to allow me to change the equipment. Okay, fine. Let's try this. Turn 4. Okay. So we stab her, but it's not doing a ton. Right. So we're not looking great. I mean, I had a decent weapon, but I can't. Jeez. This doesn't look good. Let's try that. So both my attacks missed. And we're covering the wall in our blood. Okay, fantastic. I mean, it would have been nice if I could have kept hold of the straight razor that I had, because that did more damage rather than the broken bottle. So this feels a bit rigged, to be honest. Yeah, okay, this feels like basically it's... I think we're meant to lose this. It's one of those annoying things. Because it deliberately made us change from a good weapon to a rubbish weapon. Am I beautiful? Frozen in fear, you watch as he gets closer. Her sharp scissors are slowly cutting through your cheeks as he asks you, am I beautiful? You perish. Cause of death. Killed by Scissor Woman. Level 1. Difficulty. Level Cultist. Broken Bottle. World of Horror. Summon O God. Incoming Doom. 4%. Your playthrough lasted 21 minutes and 23 seconds. In this run, it's all, yeah. So we didn't do any of the mysteries. We saw 4 new events. You encountered 1 new enemy. You unlocked 1 new achievement. Final log entry. So yeah, slit mouth, razor scissors. Your health drops to too low. You die at the beginning of your next encounter. Okay. I take it we go back to the main screen. Right. So I don't know, that felt like we were meant to lose because it switched us from having a decent weapon to basically having something that was worse. I don't know. Like, this game definitely is interesting, and I like the tone and sound of it. I might play some more of it, like, off-camera. If you guys want to see more of this, like, let me know in the description below. This definitely is a very unique game. I'm not normally one for horror games. Never really had the stomach for them, to be honest. For that was more sort of due to the fact that my era of horror games, it was mostly stuff like the early Resident Evil games. And I was never really good with those kind of games. The shock, like the jump scare horror kind of games, were not something I was ever really good with. But if you'd like to see more of this, let me know, and I'll make up my mind if I want to do a series of this in the future. This has been World of Horror. I've been Cornish-knight, and let me know what you think. Please like and subscribe, it helps me a lot. Goodbye.